Welcome to Unfiltered Finance. If you're tired of the financial illusions and ready for the brutal math, you are in exactly the right place. Let's dive in. Once upon a time, not in a quiet forest, but in the neon-lit corridors of the digital age, a new race began. It wasn't a race of physical distance, but a 10-year marathon of wealth creation and survival. Meet the Hare. He is 22 years old, armed with a glowing smartphone, and entirely convinced that traditional investing is a scam. To the Hare, waiting until the age of 65 to become a millionaire is the ultimate failure. And why wait? In the euphoric peak of 2021, the digital world told him he could have it all, right now. Meet the Tortoise. Also 22, but quiet, methodical, and almost agonizingly boring. The Tortoise doesn't day trade. He doesn't check the charts every 5 minutes. He simply allocates his capital. The track they run on is the unforgiving, exponential curve of compounding wealth, but the terrain of this race has fundamentally changed for their generation. Wall Street is no longer a physical marble building in New York City with men in suits. It is a decentralized casino living right in their pockets, engineered to exploit human psychology. Disguised as a sleek mobile app, it rewards every trade with digital confetti and a rush of dopamine. The race has started. The starting gun was fired, not with a bang, but with a push notification. And while the Tortoise is still lacing up his shoes, calculating his budget, the Hare is already sprinting into the abyss, chasing the intoxicating illusion of overnight wealth. The Hare's first trap on this race wasn't a bad investment. It was a pair of $1,000 designer sneakers. He didn't have the cash, but a slick stranger, representing a buy now, pay later app, offered a magical solution. Just sign here. 4 easy payments, 0 interest, the salesman whispered with a hollow smile. It feels entirely painless. In behavioral psychology, this is known as present bias. By decoupling the immediate joy of acquiring the asset from the future pain of paying for it, the app successfully hacks the human brain. But here is the dark data the app hides in the fine print. Over 30% of users miss a payment. And as inevitable as the passing time, the Hare misses his 3rd payment. Suddenly, the illusion of 0 interest shatters, triggering a cascade of late fees. The friendly terms morph into a brutal penalty APR, mimicking an inescapable 24% trap. This is lifestyle creep. The Hare begins to look incredibly wealthy on the outside. He walks the digital streets adorned in borrowed luxury, masking a terrifying reality. His true net worth is quietly, but violently, bleeding into the negative. Meanwhile, the Tortoise remains at his desk, perfectly content with his old, worn-out shoes. He waters his tiny plant, knowing that true wealth is what you don't see. It's the unspent capital, suffocating under the shadow of his mounting debts. The Hare realizes he needs a miracle. He turns his eyes toward the glowing green lights of the crypto market. He walks into a surreal digital casino, mesmerized by the towering green candles of the crypto market. To fix his immediate problems, he discovers the ultimate drug of the financial world: leverage. Why just buy a small amount of a dog-themed token when a decentralized exchange lets him borrow 10 times that amount? If the coin goes up 10%, he doubles his money. With a naive grin, he pulls the lever. Instantly, the app showers him with digital fireworks and celebratory animations for executing a trade. Analysts call this gamification, a deliberate user interface design used by platforms to encourage high-frequency gambling. This isn't investing. It is the pure, unregulated financialization of dopamine. The retail investor is hooked. He is made to feel like a brilliant genius in a bull market. By November 2021, the Hare's portfolio flashes $100,000. He is flying. He is winning the race. He laughs from above at the Tortoise, who is still firmly on the ground, doing something incredibly dull. What is the Tortoise doing? Every single week, without fail, he places a small amount into an index fund. This is dollar-cost averaging. It is mathematically guaranteed to build wealth, but it is agonizingly slow. In year 1, the Tortoise earned a mere $200 in profit. The Hare scoffs. He spends $200 on a Tuesday dinner. He thinks he is invincible. The Hare has won, right? But any Wall Street analyst knows a fundamental truth. Leverage is a double-edged sword. It guarantees your execution if you are wrong. Then came the brutal winter of 2022. The warm illusion of the sky turned into a freezing, unforgiving blizzard. The Federal Reserve, battling a terrifying 8% inflation, began hiking interest rates at the fastest pace in 4 decades. The golden era of easy money, which fueled the euphoria, was violently and abruptly shut off. Capital rapidly shifted. Risk assets, the very things the Hare relied on, were systematically slaughtered. In a span of just a few months, the global crypto market lost over $2 trillion in value. Supposedly stable projects collapsed overnight. Massive exchanges filed for bankruptcy, freezing millions of accounts. High up in the sky, the freezing temperature caused the Hare's green candlestick balloons to shrink rapidly. His heavily concentrated portfolio, held up solely by the fragile hot air of 10 times leverage, began to freefall. This is sequence of returns risk in its most violent form. His phone screen flashed frantic red warnings. When you are heavily leveraged, a mere 10% drop in the underlying asset completely wipes out 100% of your equity. The magical multiplier had turned into a heavy iron anchor. The last balloons popped. The Hare plummeted from the sky, the wind howling around him as his net worth evaporated. He landed hard on what he thought was a solid bridge, his initial investment capital. But remember, he had no cash reserves. He spent it all on his buy now, pay later lifestyle. The bridge cracked and collapsed under the weight of his debts. He was suddenly running on thin air. It happened at 3 a.m. on a cold Tuesday. The real world was quiet, but the digital world never sleeps. The Hare's phone screen suddenly lit up in the pitch dark, cutting through the silence like a knife. A margin call. The price of his core asset had dropped violently below the maintenance requirement. The platform demanded more collateral immediately to keep his heavily leveraged position alive. But because he had no cash left, having spent his income on his buy now, pay later lifestyle, he was defenseless. In the shadows of the server rooms, the algorithm, cold and emotionless, prepared to execute its duty. There is no human broker to call, no grace period to beg for, just a relentless string of code. The mechanical finger pressed the red button. A forced liquidation was instantly triggered. His $100,000 peak, the illusion of his digital wealth, vanished into thin air. It left him with a portfolio balance of 0. But the nightmare wasn't over. Actually, he was far worse than 0. The automated systems of the BNPL apps simultaneously woke up. Missing his payments, they ruthlessly deducted their accumulated late fees from his empty bank accounts. His credit cards instantly triggered their default penalty rates, locking him into a spiral of compounding debt. The Hare sat in a freezing room full of expensive designer clothes he didn't truly own. He was entirely bankrupt. The emotional devastation of losing everything in the digital age is completely silent. During the exact same market crash of 2022, the Tortoise was also caught in the blizzard. His portfolio dropped too. The S&P 500 fell by nearly 20%, but the Tortoise didn't have leverage. He had no heavy anchor dragging him into the abyss. He had an emergency fund, acting as a sturdy shield against the freezing wind. He didn't face margin calls. He wasn't forced to sell his assets in a panic. In fact, because his automatic $50 transfers kept running, something fascinating happened. He was now buying the exact same index fund at a 20% discount. This is the secret armor of the dollar-cost averaging strategy. To the disciplined investor, market crashes are not a tragedy. They are a clearance sale. While the Hare was entirely wiped out, buried under the heavy ice of his own debt, the Tortoise was quietly acquiring more shares, aggressively lowering his average cost basis. He survived the storm not because he was a financial genius who predicted the crash. He survived because he built a rigid structure that removed human emotion from the equation. He controlled his risk. He ignored the noise of the crowd, and he lived completely below his means. And as he waited patiently, the brutal winter slowly began to thaw. 10 years pass. The most powerful force in the financial universe, time, quietly does its work. For the Tortoise, the compounding effect has finally reached its mathematical inflection point. What started as a painfully slow crawl has transformed into an unstoppable snowball. That boring $50 a week, quietly reinvesting its dividends, has multiplied. His principal is entirely safe, and now the returns are generating their own returns. If he simply continues this uneventful routine for 40 years, that $50 a week will become roughly $698,000, assuming an 8% average return. And he did absolutely nothing but wait. The Hare, completely broken by the 2022 crash, had to start over from scratch. But he isn't starting from 0. He is starting from deep underground. He carries the crushing anchor of high-interest consumer debt, digging a hole he can't escape. He learned the hardest and most unforgiving lesson of Wall Street. Return on capital is entirely irrelevant if you suffer a total loss of capital. The algorithms of the financial apps were never designed to make the Hare rich. They were perfectly designed to extract fees, spread, and interest from his impatience. Sitting in the ruins of his digital empire, the Hare finally understands. The financial system today provides you with weapons of mass wealth destruction. Instant credit, zero-fee options, highly leveraged tokens. They give you the illusion of control. But the true path to wealth hasn't changed since the days of Benjamin Franklin. His first step towards rebuilding his life isn't a magical trade. It is a pair of scissors. He forcefully cuts up the plastic cards that bound him to the shadow. The towering phantom of consumer debt lost its grip on his future cash flow. Next, he uninstalls the decentralized casino from his pocket. The dopamine loop breaks. The gamified illusion crumbles into worthless pixels. The sudden withdrawal from the dopamine fireworks is agonizing. The silence of the room is terrifying, but as the silence settles, it brings clarity. He starts to climb out of the negative pit. It is grueling, unglamorous work. $1 at a time. Paying off high-interest debt takes pure discipline. Finally, his hand grasps the solid edge of the surface. He has reached ground zero. For the first time in his adult life, he isn't running on an inflated illusion. He is walking on solid, undeniable reality. And far in the distance, he sees it. As the Hare approaches the colossal oak tree, the true magnitude of the tortoise's strategy reveals itself. The canopy stretches across the sky, a living monument to the eighth wonder of the world. Underneath its vast protective shade sits the tortoise, exactly where he was 10 years ago. He didn't win this race by being a genius. He won by mastering his own psychology. He understood that in the modern financial world, excitement is extremely expensive, and boredom is highly profitable. The Hare looks down at his own empty, scarred hands. He has no massive tree. He has no digital fireworks to celebrate his genius, but nestled quietly in his palm is a single, solitary seed. For the first time in his life, this seed is real. It isn't bought on margin. It isn't borrowed. He kneels down on the solid earth, no longer chasing the intoxicating high of leverage. He digs a small hole with his bare hands, accepting the reality of the work ahead. He places the seed into the soil. It will take decades to grow, but he has finally stopped sprinting in the wrong direction. The true race has just begun. Be the tortoise. The modern financial fable of the tortoise, the hare, and the algorithm ends here. Remember, the gamified tools in your pocket are not your friends. They are extraction algorithms. Buy now, pay later schemes steal your future cash flow to fund your current ego. Avoid them entirely. Leverage is a double-edged sword that amplifies your greed, but guarantees your execution upon failure. True wealth is built quietly in the shadows, far away from the flashing neon lights. It simply requires you to aggressively spend less than you earn, and to allocate the difference into broad, boring, diversified assets like index funds, and above all, to let the agonizingly slow magic of time do the heavy lifting. Because this race is not won by the one who sprints the fastest, but by the one who simply refuses to get knocked off the track. Disclaimer: the story you just heard is an educational fable, not literal financial advice. If this fable shifted your perspective on wealth, please leave a like and subscribe. Share this story with a friend who might still be trapped inside the digital casino. Until next time, stay boring, stay deeply disciplined, and keep compounding.